And now the World Health Organization says a new task force may be the last chance to find the origins of COVID-19. It has nominated 26 experts to join the board, the scientific advisory group on the origins of novel pathogens. More than a year and a half ago, since the virus was detected in the Chinese city of Wuhan, the question of how it first emerged remains unclear. The team will consider if the virus jumped from animals to humans in Wuhan market or leaked in a lab accident. China has strongly refuted the second theory. In February, a WHO team tasked with investigating COVID-19 origins flew to China and concluded that the virus had probably come from bats, but that more work was needed. And let's bring in our rice correspondent, LAPE OLARINOYE. She's been monitoring the story and she joins us now for more. LAPE, talk to us. Tell us more about these theories that are said to be the origins of this virus.
Hi guys, good afternoon to you both. Yeah, well, of course, we have heard about these both these two theories for the period in which the pandemic began. And now, about to approach 2 years, we are still debating these two theories. And the first theory is, of course, this natural origin theory, which states that it was a natural process where the virus was transmitted from an animal, specifically a bat, to humans in a natural process that occurs as China, especially Wuhan, has a number of wet markets. And that is the theory that the WHO was projecting initially. Then, of course, there was this much debated lab leak theory, whereby there are allegations that it was accidental or it could have been intentional, that it was transmitted from the lab and then passed on to humans through an intermediate host. That could be an animal or so on. So those are the two main theories as to how the coronavirus originated. However, they are speculated and completely decorated with all sorts of conspiracies. And like you've just rightly pointed out there, the lab leak theory is the one that it's been hugely debated by the WHO, the US delegation, as well as China. And China has refuted that claim, and namely describing it as outrageous.
And what are the geopolitical implications of this, LAPE?
Well, if you could cast your mind back to when former President Donald Trump was in power, he described this virus as the Chinese virus. He was actually promoting the second theory, which was the lab leak theory, because of the way in which the virus spread so quickly, its relationship to Wuhan, the proximity of the wet markets to this virology lab where it's said to have originated from. But now, of course, the WHO have gone to China to investigate, and they found that this theory didn't really have any legs to stand on. It wasn't plausible enough, and that was dismissed. But once again, under the Biden administration, we're seeing that they want this independent assessment into the origins, and the lab leak theory being a promising theory, a theory that could essentially tell us where this virus came from. But China has, been very, very discontent at this news, describing it as a smear campaign and not allowing for WHO officials to come back in to investigate. They're actually calling for investigations to happen in other countries, seeing as the WHO didn't find anything the first time round. And they've also said that actually there's another theory whereby the virus is said to have come in through food.
All right, I want to say many thanks to you, LAPE. Fortunately, we've run out of time, but thank you for your input today.